Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught-Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Rebels will kick this away and start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Running with purpose. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Was completed via the screen. Pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tight end goes in motion. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Now, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Fighting him off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Dropping back, it's Harper. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
USC.
Two straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's third down and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the PA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. He'll wisely throw that one away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
USC.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Harper. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he just throws it away. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. So about 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Harper. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Brings up second down.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the sack. He's hit as he throws it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Harper. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Trojans will have to kick this away. That's his fourth punt already today. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Rebels offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 13, USC 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Throwing for his running back. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Trojans offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Little. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 20, USC 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
The kick is good.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
USC 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Ole Miss Rebels will take over. First and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary. Potentially a big play. Read option. The quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the Rebels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Here we go.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, first and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Got it.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Second down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Harper. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quarterback gets tapped there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks that are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The USC offense back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.